Hey everybody. Go ahead and do the intro like you normally do.
I'm not in the thing yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, just go ahead and talk to the people like you normally do.
Okay. I don't think I'm in here. I'm into my
So
display name.
hopefully you all can hear her. We live. We in 23 seconds. Are you gonna go ahead and do the intro?
I'm trying to make sure my stuff is ready. Okay, my mic is working as it should. Period.
Okay. But I don't.
I see.
Okay. So that's probably. You got echo. So you can take your mic down. Okay. Go ahead and talk.
Alright, what's up, y'all? It's the Hoodoo Honcho. Back at it again. And if you don't know, then now you know. Today, we're back with Hoodoo Honcho Talks, and we're going to get into how bald head men take better care of their kids than men with hair. Very controversial. I know.
Okay, what I'm trying to figure out is why do you feel this way?
I mean, I just okay. Let me explain something. Bald men have already lost their sense of pride, which is their hair. So naturally, they want to push that through their children, and that's why they give them the best.
What did you say?
Hey, Angel, what's up, girl? Hold on, let me gotta redo my hair. Okay, now that this is presentable enough, let's get into it. Now, back to what I was saying, because clearly, my comment made made a lot of people,
Are you for real?
110%. I'm telling you.
That's supposed to be the house. Oh. Okay, for those of you all who don't know, are you want to end it? Wait a minute, you got to show who you are. Oh my gosh. You said, okay, how do you figure that bald-headed guys?
Listen, I'm telling you, men's pride is their hair. Once you lose that, you don't really got nothing else. So when you have your kids and you love your kids, that's your sense of pride. That fills that gap because they bald. For example, LaMelo Ball, the ball daddy. The ball sons from the dude that's the head ball, the daddy.
LeVar.
Yeah, LeVar. He bald, but you see where his kids at. He take care of his kids.
But there are other men who are not bald that do take care of their children. So I still don't understand how you come up with this assumption.
Well, that's true, but most of the men that have hair, their hairlines look like the letter M, so they're balding as well.
I thought we was gonna have a serious discussion on why you felt this way. And you see what we go through?
Okay, but did I not make a point though?
Okay. I don't even know what to say now. This is supposed to be a conversation, but wow. I mean, you just hit it out the park. You didn't even give me a moment to breathe and kind of take it all in, or none of that stuff. Ma'am, I think you're gonna have to lower your because it's picking up.
Can y'all? Is that better?
Yeah.
It's better?
Yeah, because they ain't going back and forth.
Yeah, because that's the echo. So they can just,
I just can't believe that you didn't even give me a moment to kind of think about. You want to have a seat? You can sit down and listen. You want some Twix or some candy or something? Well, because we have an audience, y'all. I can't believe her, but then I could, because this is my child. And not only that, that's something that I would have said if I was your age. But thankfully, I kind of know that because I'm my age. But when I get a little bit older, it's probably going to come back. You never know. Wow. And you don't make no apologies.
I don't mean no harm, but it's the truth.
Okay. Now keep in mind when you
y'all,
come back.
I want somebody to tell me that I'm lying. Tell me in the comments. Say that Larissa's lying. Say that the Hoodoo Honcho is lying. I want you to. I'm gonna give y'all point after point so y'all can understand.
Okay, so what's the first point that you have?
Well, first I'm gonna use the LeVar Ball's family. He bald, you know what I mean? He's very bald, okay? Very much shiny, So he got 3 kids, I think, and all of them are in the NBA. He took care of the kids. You know what I mean? So that's the first point. The second point is the lack of pride. You see, because when men bald on their head, they can only grow facial hair, most of them. And most of them can't even grow facial hair at that either. So naturally, their kids, the ones with the hair, because they ain't got none.
Because they ain't got none.
No, because they ain't got no hair.
Okay.
The pride passes through the kids, so naturally they want better for their kids.
But men who have hair, they want better for their kids as well.
I can't.
Oh my gosh! You say Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Very much, Mr. Clean, y'all. Very much. Listen, I'm gonna use my family as an example. You
gonna use who?
I'm gonna use my family as an example. My dad has a head full of hair, and he don't do nothing. So. But my Uncle Popo, who's bald, he takes care of his kids, and his kids take care of him. And my cousin Leo, he's bald, and when I'm up there, he take care of me too. No, Uncle Popo's a freeloader.
Yes, you could go in the man. Okay, hold on, my brother called me. Oh, hey. I'm doing my TV show. Can I call you back? All right, thank you. Okay, you all. I apologize. Oh, okay.
Can I finish, please?
I'm kind of scared that you're going to.
Now back to what I was saying, because
but look at the next comment.
Steph Curry got hair and he's a good daddy.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about bald head, me and Angel. And that's just and not only that, that's just Steph Curry. He's famous. He has an image to uphold. How many men in your life with hair that you know take care of their kids well?
Not my dad.
You don't know many.
But okay, people make choices in life,
right?
And I don't feel as though those choices are predicated upon if they have hair, they don't have hair. He made a decision on what he want to do and how he want to do it. So you just have to honor that decision. But I didn't think that you was gonna go that far.
Can I finish? And you'll understand exactly where I'm going now.
Okay.
Now, because we're talking about my dad, so let's talk about that.
I want to say something.
Hey, this is my TV show. This Hoodoo Honcho talks. I talk. You listen.
Really? That's rude.
I don't care.
We invited our guests in some.
You invited her in. I didn't invite her in. She walked in.
You a little mini version of me.
I didn't.
So when I look at you, I see me.
She looked at
and
her.
You say all,
you
say all the stuff I want to say, but I didn't say it. I might have felt that way, but I didn't say it.
Now, can I go back to what I was talking about?
Please? I kind of scared you do.
Okay, so we was talking about my dad, right? Now that man had a head full of hair. She was talking about making the decision. Let him lose his hair. I bet you he'll be coming right back. I bet you. Listen. Let that makes him fine, then he'll come back.
Oh my
Just like, 'cause
gosh.
he don't have nothing because he don't have nothing else besides that.
I don't feel that way.
Okay, so how do you feel?
Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter about the hair because, yes, it's like a sense of pride, but I don't think he's like that. I think he just chooses not to do that because everyone makes decisions in life, whether it's right or wrong. But I feel like he decided to make a wrong decision because taking care
But
of
it might
because
be right for him, but wrong. It's wrong morally as a collective and as a community impact.
yeah, but
But that
I,
might be a decision that you can't.
Bald men
I'm
take
not-
better care of their kids.
I'm not trying to say that. I say that he made a decision not to take care of us. It's not everyone who does that. It's just he decided to do that. If you
stop,
only
stop, because I
Let's
never listen. I never once said that. You came in here trying to interrupt my show and trying
Your
to twist my
show.
twist.
All of y'all are Aunt Mary nieces, so it don't even
This
make
is
no
Hoodoo Honcho
difference.
talk. This is my segment.
It might be your segment,
But,
but keep in mind.
I did not say that men with hair does not take care of their kids. I said that bald-headed men.
Watch the tone, because I ain't the one.
I said bald-headed men take care of their children, and I gave valid points. But I did not say that there is a couple of men in which Mama did say earlier that do take care of their kids. I'm simply talking about the bald men.
And she used a word now. She did use a good adjective, better. So
Exactly.
She did use that.
I know, but if you
So then what's the issue?
there's no issue. But
Then shut up.
That is rude. Don't be rude. And we are on live. Why would you do such a thing?
I told y'all. Listen, my name. I will never ever lie to y'all, and I will never sugarcoat anything.
Okay, but I'm not asking you to sugarcoat it. But I wanted. What's your next point? Because that first point you had, I just say you want to talk.
You can't even lie. It's a good point.
I just why were you even being rude to me? Because I didn't even be rude.
You're making a point out of something that has no point.
But what she does, what she said is valid.
What did she say?
He made a decision, and you can't
You
judge
also
that
said
by.
that, and I agreed with that. So why does she need to repeat it?
Because she want to have a part of the conversation too. You want to go ahead and just sing a song? We get ready to interrupt this conversation. So you want to sing a song?
How are you gonna be rude like that?
I'm not being rude. I'm
But
simply
this,
being honest.
okay, but look.
I'm being honest.
But
There's a
look,
difference.
this is the thing. Do you want to sing a song?
I forgot the lyrics to that song.
Just sing anything you want to sing. Just make sure it makes sense.
Live there. You can do that. That's history.
I said I want her to sing, not you. Y'all want me to sing out of tune?
No, gosh.
You want me to sing out of tune?
No, Jesus. Take
Okay,
the
go.
lead.
You better go ahead and hurry up and sing. I'll sing out of tune.
We clap our hands in the sanctuary. We clap our hands to give you the glory. We clap our hands.
Hey, why you just ain't going live? Go ahead and sing.
Who is it?
And we will praise you for the rest of our days. We will praise you for the rest of our days.
Your sister say you better be nice because she gonna come down there. Wait,
Angel.
you can get on.
Wait, Angel, that
Because
ain't my fault.
you know I'm on live and you on here.
That ain't my fault, Andrew. All I did, I never once said that there aren't men.
Just come on.
I was simply
Don't
making an example
you be-
about what I
Okay,
did.
I can hang up, but you can get on. Love you.
I was making an example based off of what I see and based off what is
But-
See, that's something about having daughters. Because even though she was supposed to be on here and I asked her, she still called us so she could correct you. She said, watch yourself when you're talking to her. Which is true. Have respect for each other because y'all are, and you don't know who's gonna be watching this. Y'all are still maturing. And you got to have love and respect for each other. Now go ahead and sing, because I interrupt. Come on. Sing.
You gonna just send me out. I don't. Can you like kick it? I don't know.
Okay, I'll sing out of tune. You want me to sing out of tune? You better hurry up and sing.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Okay, so since it has been a little bit interrupted,
Okay.
go ahead and finish your point.
Okay. First, I want to start by apologizing to you, even though what I said was completely valid. I want to apologize. I want to ask you personally, based on what I said, and not based Okay, I want to ask you this personally because maybe I took this wrong way. I highly doubt it. But if I did, I would like to ask you, what part of my point did you not understand? What part was it?
I didn't really understand the point when you brought my dad and Uncle Popo in a situation.
That's because I brought them through a situation because
you-
that was based off what I saw and that's based off what we experienced. Is that not? So
Yeah,
that's why I needed examples, and that's what I went off of.
but I wouldn't think that maybe it's about the hair that is Dad's
No, there's
biggest
a lot of
pride.
things that
His pride comes from his ego
that's true.
a lot, and I feel that he gets a lot of pride when it comes to the most smallest things.
Okay, here's another thing.
Okay, so think about this.
I
Even though we're having this conversation, if you could, let's not talk about him.
That's what
Because the focal
I
point
trying
is
to-
not necessarily him. We're just talking about the collective in
right.
terms of what she observed. Because whatever he decided to do, that's his
That's him.
decision. But
Just leave it
no,
alone.
yeah, just
Okay, so
he goes straight to hell and everything else. Go.
Okay, now back to what I was saying. Here's the next point, which is what you was trying, which I think is what you was trying to get at. Okay, now here's the thing. When a man is losing his hair, he gets picked on. That's pieces of him.
I don't see that. I think a lot of times when men loses their hair, especially if they're a man of a certain age, they're doing it so that people won't know that they're getting gray. So, and it's not being picked on because a lot of times they look very nice, bald and with gray.
Bald men do look nice. I'm not saying that they're ugly or nothing.
Okay, but you're saying being picked on.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Most people. Okay.
So we have someone
men,
that we get ready to add to.
Who is? Oh, what's up?
Hey, hold on. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Hi, sis.
What's up, Angel?
Hi.
But can I go back to what I was saying?
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
most men, this is what I have seen. Okay, this is based off what I have seen. So if you don't like that, that's not my fault. I've seen it. So most men, when they're starting to bald, especially at a younger age, other younger men start to pick on them, and that's pieces. And when you're constantly getting picked on about something that you cannot control, that is pieces of you constantly getting knocked off. So when you have your,
I don't see the picked on part. That's the problem that I'm still having an issue with. Because men of a certain age, they don't get picked on about losing their hair.
Mama, I'm talking about in this generation. You will get picked on for stuff that you cannot control. That's simply just Generation Z. That's what I'm talking about. Is what I have seen.
That is true. People get picked on for lesser stuff. Like when I was growing up, I got picked on for wearing glasses. You know, that was a trend back in the 90s. Getting picked on for wearing glasses. I've been wearing glasses since the 3rd grade. But hey, everybody has their opinions, but at the end of the day, you have to be a stronger individual yourself to know what your worth is instead of letting people dictate and judge you. Like, okay, yeah, I cut my hair, boom, and I'm rocking it. I love it because I decided to do that.
Yeah,
and then with people who can't control, what you can't control, the thing is you can't control it. So why be bothered by it? It's gonna happen regardless of the fact you can't control it. So people gonna say what they want to say at the end of the day. So, but you have to be a strong individual to take on what people are saying about you. Look, they talk about different people say they wasn't gonna make it, they wasn't gonna be this, they wasn't gonna be that, but they defied the odds and did against what they said. That made them a better person. To be honest, this is not just speaking about baldness, this is speaking in general.
But here's the thing with society today, and back then, they kept saying different things like who's the beauty standard, who's not. I don't honestly understand what is the beauty standard.
But even so, the topic is why do bald men take better care of their children?
Tell y'all.
But we don't understand that
at all.
Okay.
Because I don't. Because
you don't see how bald men take better care of their kids than men. Because I'm telling you, that stuff.
Men make a decision whether or not they want to take care of their children, and I don't think it has anything to do with their hairstyle. Because that's.
I just said I agree with you.
Okay, but I want you to prove your point.
I just proved point. How many times do you want me to say it?
Your sister
is a handful.
Okay, I want you to say it. Apparently, I'm not. Okay, what's the next?
I made like 3 points. What else do you want me to say?
I still don't understand that point. Because
Which one?
you're saying that in order for him to take better care of his
I didn't
kids,
say that.
you're saying in order for him to take better care of his kids, he had to kind of lose a little bit of his pride and joy and get picked at. So
No,
he can
I
boost his ego.
no,
That's what it sounds like.
I didn't.
So I want you to restate your position.
Okay. The topic of this is the whole topic is why bald-headed men take better care. I didn't
And I know
say
you got
that
a
men.
coat on outside or a jacket because it's cold.
I was simply.
You know you're gonna be an older woman one day, so you gotta take care of you.
No, Ma, this is not what we're talking about right now. We're not.
We're not, but you gotta think about
To make a point, please.
I have on
I
a hat,
digress.
my head is cold, and you have short hair just like I do. So you gotta be cold. You got to honor your Ori, your head,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
your arm, because you got my grandbabies to take care of.
Yes, ma'am. But Mom, we're interrupting my sister.
You
So we
gotta
both
get
digress.
you.
Continue, Hoodoo Honcho.
You still need to go put something on your arm. You can put
Mom, I'm
this
gonna
on
go back in
pause
the house in a second. Dang.
because it cold out there though, and it was raining up there.
Oh.
It's hot.
It's not raining up here. It's warm up here.
It was raining earlier, was it not?
That was earlier, but it's warm. It's not cold. I'm good. But
Let me put
Mom,
it like
this
this:
is
my grandkids
okay.
did not get sick because
Oh,
they mama
no.
holding them and hugging them, and that's better.
Okay,
You.
mother.
Okay, thank you.
Continue.
I wouldn't be a good mother if I don't care. Gotta care when, no matter what ages y'all are. That says y'all are. But go ahead, because she said I was interrupting you. I'm just kind of.
I'm not sure how many times I have to say this. Just okay.
Thank you. Hey, babies.
What's up, little Daffy Taffy? That's my niece.
The other one just said, hey, why did she live? Okay. Hey, baby.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and get your point.
Okay. Okay, I understand where you're coming from
Mm-hmm.
when you are saying, but I have not said that just because there are some men, and I did agree with you. If you play the tape back, there are some men with hair that do take good care of their kids. I would never hold that away from them. I was simply using what I saw to make a point. This is what I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe you haven't seen it, but this is what I see. This is what I see. This is what I experience. So,
Okay, so
but
who
it's
you know
not
that's
just
bald headed outside of that, because I don't recall anybody that you've really been around that have showed you that.
Tyrone did. My uncle on my dad's side.
Okay, what about him?
Okay, he takes good care of his kids, and he's bald.
Are they adults or were they children?
These are adults and kids, cause he has more kids. So, there's that part too. I'm not saying that men with hair don't take
Sneak
care
that
of
back
their
out of
child.
there. Yeah, it was on the side of you. On the
I'm
side
not,
of you.
I won't take that away from the men with hair. I'm simply saying that, you know, most of the men whose pride was their hair and they lost it, tend to put more of their pride inside of their children because they want more for the kids. Because they feel, most of them feel like they already have lost a huge part of themselves. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What I did.
What's in your hand? It's too big. This is my computer. You're not real funny about that. Okay, so anybody gonna say anything outside of that?
I mean, y'all can play the tapes back. I made nothing but good points. I'm not gonna say it again.
Okay, well, you made a point that we don't necessarily agree with, right?
Well, I mean, if it's not controversial, is it good?
But even if it's controversial, is it good?
Yes.
Because that's putting all people in a box. And right now it's Black History Month, and you don't want somebody to look at you and say all Black people are this, all Black people are that. Even
Now,
though that's a character.
Where did you get that from? Where in the world did I say that? What in the world?
I know. I just getting a little bit off.
Do you want me
on
to?
purpose.
Do you want me to use a Black history leader as an example?
Say what?
You want me to use like a? Could you bring it up Black History Month? What is Black
But what I'm saying is that you cannot lump all men in a certain situation and say, if you're bald, then I know that you're going to take care of your kids better. Right? And this is the reason why. Why are you making all this? Oh, you want to get on too?
No, I decided since it's Black History Month, why not talk about it?
We ain't talking about that right now. It's coming up though. Are you frustrated?
Yeah.
She's very passionate about what she's talking about. But it's something I gotta tell you. It's something I need to tell you in a little bit. So when we get off alive, I gotta call and talk to you, little sister, okay?
Wait. Is it something good?
It's just a conversation I need to have with you.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not sure what it's gonna be about, so I'm kind of a little bit,
It's a big sister, little sister talk.
And you know, girl, I need to talk to you.
For all the
Look,
people that's
mama
gonna
gotta
be
talk to me, and I got.
a lot.
I will let you have your conversation with her
How
first.
do you
I want to first.
You on Facebook? Yeah, go to YouTube.
Okay, so for all the people out there, because I want to make sure I clear any type of, even though it's 27 minutes into the video, I want to clear any type of thing. This what I'm saying, I made good points. Okay, you're not gonna take that away from Larissa Ryan and Michelle Walks made the best points. Okay, Hoodoo Honcho, I made good points. Great. Now,
Okay, so
I did not group everybody into groups. If you felt like I had to group people into groups, I apologize. I don't see how I did that because I didn't. But if that's how you feel, I'm going to apologize now, and I'm also able to apologize for the people.
It is true, but still, yeah.
So I'm going to apologize publicly. I'm telling you that I didn't do anything wrong. If the apology part,
If you would like to do it, you know where that. You're more than welcome to me on YouTube as well as on Facebook. I have the link in the comments.
not because I did anything wrong, because you didn't understand.
Okay, so are you trying to
change the topic?
Yes,
What?
Well,
Dee walked through the house. I didn't hear her run. She had that dang on Captain America. But I just told her to sit back down.
well, fine.
I'm trying to get it on because
I'm sorry, your pleasure 721 that you missed the beginning. It was very nice.
and so go ahead because I was trying to get her.
No, I already did my apology.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
So why are
y'all.
you apologizing because you felt that way? Because that's what people do?
You did not hear it. See, that's the only part that y'all want to hear. Like I said. See, I told y'all a couple minutes ago. I said if I apologize, you're only going to hear the apology, not what I said afterwards, and that's exactly what happened.
Really?
Yes, really.
Mm.
So I apologize, not because I was wrong, but because you couldn't comprehend.
You see it? You see it in the comments?
I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Commentary broadcast.
Comedic commentary now. Don't sue me. Because I know some of y'all going to get a little bit in y'all feelings, and that's not my business.
A lot of people get in their feelings whether it's like whether they care or not. And people
Wait, what?
let me try this again. Like a lot of people get in their feelings whether it matters or not.
What?
Like, oh Jesus, I'm on camera.
You on camera?
I'm on camera. Wait, I gotta go ahead and I gotta put my display name.
Good girl. Thank you. I guess we got too many things going on. Because you done got quiet all of a sudden, even though you said this is your segment.
This is my segment.
Okay,
but
well, keep on talking.
my
'cause
segment
you only
got interrupted, so and I already said what I had to say.
I'm now in the broadcast.
And now Olivia's going to be talking about something. We want to hear what she has to say. So this is the end, 34:45, 31:45. This is the end of the show.
Okay, they can see your hand. They can see your hand.
So
Go ahead and speak.
hello. My mic is muted, I think.
Yeah, but you have a mic that's your side, so they should be able to hear you.
Hello everyone. So I did my nails. Ow. I don't know what to talk about. Usually when I'm on a TV show, I don't know what to talk about. But my username is
Wait a minute. We're going to remove you for one moment. Just one moment. Okay, put that down and get this situated.
what?
You can see that.
See what? What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that why. And for some reason I'm gonna remove you once again.
Can I leave the thing now? I pretty much just said what I had to say.
No, because we want to do a recap because your pleasure 721 she missed the beginning, and I want to make sure that she hear your point.
Honestly, I don't even want to say nothing else. My vibe has just been killed, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Why was it killed? Just because somebody didn't agree with you?
No, that's nothing wrong with me. People not agreeing with me.
So what's the
It's
problem?
just me explaining it multiple times, and you still and y'all still not getting the point.
I'ma just like
Oh, see that what I was talking about.
sorry.
It's okay.
That wasn't Larissa, by the way.
It's okay. Things happen.
Who is
Okay,
something else?
no, cause seriously, wouldn't your vibe be killed if you kept trying to say something? Just okay, for instance, you remember, like sometimes you get frustrated when I don't understand different types of anime, don't you?
Yeah, but
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you understand, you can explain it as many times as you can, but if I don't understand it, then you start to get frustrated, right? Right?
sometimes
Right?
you ask
It's a yes or no.
you
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a simple yes or no question. Yes or no. Mm-hmm. I thought so. So my point is proven.
No, you were just.
Not Andrew cracking up over there.
See, I can't see it yet
How many
because I'm
times
doing
have you
something.
tried to explain anime to me, Olivia?
How many times have you asked stupid questions about anime?
Exactly. That's exactly my point. So don't you get frustrated when you keep telling me this in different types of ways? And
Oh,
still
I
don't
get
understand?
frustrated every time you try to talk to me and I'm watching anime. You're gonna have to stop that.
That's not even what we're talking about. Yes, we're talking about anime, but not in that point. But don't you get frustrated when you try to explain anime to me and I still don't understand it? Yes or no? See, she just nodded her head.
I really
Which
don't
means-
explain
And that's
anime
why my vibe is good.
because sometimes when I try to tell you I just want to listen to anime songs, you just frustrate me saying that anime songs are trash. Yes, the other day. Well, yesterday you was listening to Departure.
Who?
Departure.
What's that?
What's that?
I don't know.
Me either.
Legit! You was singing the lyrics with me.
What are you talking about? I was singing something with you, but it wasn't no anime song.
Yes, you were. Yesterday.
Negro.
That was the intro to Hunter x Hunter.
What?
You was singing the intro with me.
Olivia, the song we were singing yesterday was Michael Jackson.
No, we
What
were
does that
not.
have
Hey,
to
yo,
do with
guys,
anime?
it's
No, it's not.
721.
No, it's not.
You're added to the stream. How are you?
Oh, hey. Hey, you're Pleasure 721. Oh, I didn't expect that.
You did surprise us.
Y'all did.
Can you see us?
You
Oh,
surprised.
she said she backstage. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
I'm fine.
Thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you for joining the Hoodoo Honcho Talk Show.
I was on Facebook trying to post it, so you know, I didn't see that you had post. So you hear what the kids talking about, and what you think about what they think. Your pleasure. Can you hear?
I didn't hear what Larissa said.
Okay, Larissa, can you please repeat yourself?
Which part would you like me to?
She didn't hear the beginning.
The beginning.
That's why I was trying to get you to do a recap.
What did I say earlier?
You were talking
I
about
said
how Godmans was talking, being better, taking care of their babies better than people with hair.
Oh yeah, because I said that they have already lost their sense of pride. So naturally, they push whatever left of that pride into their children.
But don't their pride comes from their ego?
Yeah, pride is an egotistical thing, and men like face things. The thing about men is like men at face value. So if you lose something that's at face value that meant a lot to you, then what does that do? It does what to your ego?
Messes you up sometimes.
Exactly. You see what you finally get my point. Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank
I'm so
you.
confused.
Okay, I appreciate for at least having a little bit of understanding. I appreciate that. A lot.
Sister, I said the same thing too, but I said it on the flip side. Yes, it does hurt them, but I was saying that it takes a certain individual. You have to be a strong individual to either feed back into somebody's feedback, being judged, or whatever. That's what I was saying. But I know you were so passionate about what you was talking about. You was listening, but you wasn't hearing. Now there's two different things with that. So
Andrew, I did hear you. I actually did hear you. I understood exactly what you're talking about. But
Still going on?
Who's that?
In her background.
Oh. But you're talking about how you're talking about building it's like a self-esteem type of thing. Not everybody has that type of self-esteem. Not everybody is able to build themselves up quickly after that. That's simply what I was talking about. That's what I was, you kind of get it now. Like I heard you, Angel. I understand what you're saying. But not a majority of people, it's not like that. Most of them aren't.
Okay, so if we were going to conclude what you're saying, or do you want to continue with the conversation?
I mean, I done already concluded it. I'm just doing a recap.
Okay. So what I want you to do a better recap so I can get the fair understanding of what you said. Can't you tell I'm trying to annoy you? Because
Angel, she trying to get on my nerves.
I already did it.
Mine that goes for you too. Listen and hearing.
I
So hear
know.
her, not just listen. Just with
But
her
she's
is thinking outside the box.
I am
She
listening.
thought it outside the.
She did. But I just want her to repeat it again because it's going to aggravate her. And I know that. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it again because I already said what I got to say. I said it 5 times. But ooh,
Oh, we got another call.
who?
Hold on for one moment. Hey. You want to
Oh, I got the hotline bling.
Who is that?
Okay. I got it on Facebook as well.
Where do y'all get this from, y'all?
All right. Your other aunt, get ready. Come on.
Which one?
All right.
Aunt
Thanks.
Sunny coming out too?
Yep.
Who is I ain't never known
Hold on,
every
y'all. Hello. I'm gonna have to put you on mute real quick. Hey. Hello.
Wow.
You're doing good.
Mama got the hotline bling, shorty.
Correct. Okay.
Ma looked like she was frozen in time for like 3 seconds.
All right. Hey. All right. Thank you.
She gonna get me for cracking jokes.
Okay. So everybody, I apologize. I'm doing like multiple things. We do have y'all aunt coming on in a minute, and then I have to, yeah,
Who that?
Aunt Sunny. But my computer is acting kind of
You
slow.
don't know her. She's lovely.
She did matter. Hold on, everybody. Let me see if she can see it. Let me call her back.
Say hey.
Hi, Gigi, baby.
Hey, Daphne, what's up?
Hey. One moment. Oh my goodness. I got so much stuff going on.
She's showing off her Captain America.
Is that one they like the bend the legs and stuff? The ball joints, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Level up.
Hey, you see it on my Facebook page?
Okay, so now I'm starting to catch a real mean pain in my.
Okay. Because I was trying to make sure that you could.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, y'all, but I'm not sure if it's because this is what I'm going to talk about is not PG-13. You know what I mean?
Okay, what you want to talk about that's not
It's
PG-13?
a lot of things I could talk about.
Okay.
I could
Ask
talk
for
about.
trouble.
Say what?
I can talk about a lot of things.
Okay, go ahead and talk about it.
I can really.
I'm not ready for those conversations. Don't grow up on me too fast.
Oh my
Let her
goodness.
talk.
Just a trigger warning, just ahead. This will trigger a lot of people. And she
It
said,
may or
Let
may
her
not.
talk.
may or may not.
We
I'm
can,
still waiting to see you.
we can talk about lots of things. Wait, who's
Yeah.
Oh man, why you got this picture of Norman like that?
Okay.
talk about thongs? You can talk about it all. You know what I mean? You can talk about lingerie and the whole thing behind that.
Because you probably went into the business page on Facebook because it's there too. Either YouTube, but I'm having
I feel like I'm off sometimes.
I see that's what's going on with me too. Yes, honey. Oh my gosh. But you gotta say that on live. Because right now I got you in my ear, and these people might be thinking I'm talking to myself. While I got everybody here.
She talking to herself, y'all. I'm just playing. She really on the phone. I'm just playing. I just can't see it.
Yeah, I have an earpiece on, everybody. Because I'm trying to make sure our other co-host is coming.
Who that?
Okay. You can see me?
It's so hard to maneuver this thing. You got nails. This one.
Okay.
I was about to be the most committed now.
Go ahead and talk.
Oh, I can talk about anything? Like anything?
Sing the song. Touch me, Lord Jesus. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
There's a lot of off the rail topics I can talk about. So, what y'all want to talk about?
There's anything you want to talk about? We're going to talk about.
I mean, if we're talking about bald head men, you know,
We're back on that subject now.
I'm just saying. I feel like I should know, you know, because there's probably going to be somebody in the comments be like, Larissa, you're not inclusive, you know. I'm very much inclusive, you know.
What do you mean very much inclusive? Inclusive of what?
I include everybody. And you know what? I'm not sure if I'm going to have to say this again, so let me just say it again.
Hey, Sonny.
Oh, hey, Aunt. Hey, Aunt Sonny.
Okay, you want to join the live? Can you see?
We can talk about thongs. Why everybody went quiet all of a sudden? Is your mic muted?
No.
Oh.
Mine was.
Oh.
Okay, so what,
y'all want to talk about thongs?
so we're going to go from why. Okay.
I can talk about anything. That's the first thing that came to my mind, honestly.
Okay.
Y'all want to talk about thongs?
Hi, Sonny. Hi, Sunita. You want to join us on camera?
Thongs.
I put the link on there for you.
What's the point of a thong anyway?
Because it's supposed to be to allure and desire.
Allure and desire.
Your pleasure, 721.
Don't nobody want a piece
Yes.
of string updates.
Wait a minute. Your pleasure, 721. Would you like to talk about your products at this time?
No, thank you.
You sure? Or you want to talk about the thong?
Y'all want to talk about thongs? Because there's a lot of things I can say about the thong industry. Okay, I can get into it for real.
Okay, what you gonna say?
First, I just want to say I don't understand the point of a thong anyway. Okay.
It's to create a image, a desire. That's what the point is.
Are y'all desiring pain? Because it only covers half the lip. So what are y'all desiring? Y'all gonna be uncomfortable and desiring attention? That sounds very much weird. I'm just saying. That don't sound very fun to me.
Well, it depends on why you're wearing it.
I mean, if you're trying to get,
Why?
of the thong and, you know, you don't have small vagina lips, you know, what's the point of wearing the thong? I mean, it cover half the coochie and barely half of that.
Men like it.
So y'all gonna be uncomfortable for some men?
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely. Why not?
Ma.
When you get old enough, you'll understand why.
Okay, you know, let me do a visual demonstration of
No.
Okay, picture the vagina like this. Okay?
No.
Now that you can see the vagina, right? This is one lip and this is the other. Okay? And it's closed together. You got the thong. Okay? You're walking around like this, and the thong is on this side.
Why one lip smaller than the other?
I'm using my fingers, okay?
I'm too young for this.
No, you're not. No, seriously.
See, I thought when we was gonna have this conversation, somebody else was gonna have this with y'all, not me. You
So,
know.
like, let's talk about how, like, y'all, thongs for men.
Hold on, y'all, for a minute.
Y'all basically walking around and y'all lips out here going like this, and y'all wearing a thong to be cute. Y'all gonna be cute and in pain. I mean, unless you're trying to air it out, then I guess that works. But but come on now, it's not. Thongs are not meant for
Well, again, it's to bring about attraction. That's
I'm
what it's
simply
for.
talking about the uncomfortableness and how they don't have bigger thong sizes.
Oh, there go your aunt right there.
I'm just wondering.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on, I'm trying to add you.
On this one,
I can't hardly see you.
Can you see me now?
Hey, girl.
Hang on, son.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Your niece is working my last nerve.
Okay, but
she working my nerve.
Larissa,
You did.
I want to actually commend
Don't you
Larissa
remind
on this one. My niece is actually expressing women's health. We all know that thong is not a part of women's health and it's not comfortable for us. I also want to honor the younger generation for saying things we will no longer do for men is catch a yeast infection. Come on, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you for proof. Thank you, Aunt Sunny, because thongs are not comfortable. Thongs are not meant for good cookie people.
But it is meant for the man to desire you.
Why are you catching a yeast infection for
But you're not going to necessarily catch a yeast infection because you're not going to have it on that long, hopefully. It's not for you to wear all day long.
Some people wear thongs all day long because they think that is cute.
But it's for you to be intimate. Thank the Lord that y'all are not right now because I can't.
That's right.
But when you do, you should get one so that whoever you're with could desire you more. It's just to create a fantasy. Now, your pleasure 721.
Mom, if I wanted
Yes.
fantasy, I could have just not anime.
Please come in the conversation because you sell the product.
Right. Please tell her that I'm right. Okay. She doesn't. I understand the fantasy part, but I don't understand the yeast infections. I don't understand why.
But it's not necessarily for yeast infection. It's for the fantasy part. No one says you're supposed to wear thongs.
Honestly,
you know how many kids are my age that are wearing thongs because they're starting to be sexually active and they're starting to try to go out and feel themselves. That's ridiculous. You're not.
In my opinion, I think they should create a more comfortable type of underwear, so that way it can not cause any strain or yeast infection down there.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
there's nothing
because if you're gonna create something that's so tight, can we just stop? What's the point of imaging somebody like that if they're not comfortable?
And not only that, you don't need the thong anyway. Just put on some shorts and leave.
Exactly.
Shorts and leave.
Yeah.
You can wear granny panties.
Let it breathe.
There's nothing wrong with granny panties.
Yeah, it's a lot wrong with granny panties. You wear that during your menstrual cycle, but not when you're with a partner.
No, that's true. I agree with that. You don't want to wear
underwear. We might need to have a conversation offline. Because that's not something that you're supposed to do. And please make sure, women, you do not have holes in your bras and your panties, and you lift up the breast because over a period of time, your breast will sag.
Okay.
Right now, I'm kind of sagging in just a little bit.
I feel like somebody.
But look, I can hold it up and drop
I feel like y'all taking shots at me.
No.
What? No.
I forgot.
What you mean?
No. Okay, but the whole point of this conversation about thongs is to talk about the uncomfortableness.
Go where?
Then do something about it.
But I'm fine.
You're all in my mic.
But I'm simply talking about, and this has a lot because I am that age. You know what I mean? I'm 15, so I'm seeing a lot of girls my age and older that are starting to try and feel themselves, and they're wearing thongs all day, and they're getting the yeast infections because they don't know, and I'm simply just trying to help.
So can we go to the next subject? Because I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Ooh, should we talk
Mom, this
more?
is a part of life. It's good. I like this.
I know. I feel like in this room, and 2 of them are underage. Now you grown because you done had 2 babies.
But one of them are being really disgusting.
I'm not even.
No, it's not about discussing. It is women health.
It is. I'm simply sharing. I'm being inclusive. I'm talking.
I actually saw a BuzzFeed video on the topic of thongs, right? And they said it was gonna do 24 hours.
Ooh, that's not a very good one.
Okay.
It was
So-
Larissa,
that couldn't be me.
5.
Larissa, you're
Yes,
correct.
Get it
It's not
situated.
good for women's health. A thong is not good for women's health.
I'm right. I'm simply just caring, like and it
You
makes
come back.
it's gonna make you
gotta make some
uncomfortable.
changes.
But that means I'm doing my job. That means I'm telling you the truth.
Yes, we
You're
want to tell the
speaking the
truth and
truth.
everything, but
You know what,
I don't
Larissa?
wanna
I
get-
would recommend. I love this platform because girls are not having conversations. A lot of generations, especially in our community, did not sit down and have these talks. So I want to commend you and your mom for sort of bringing these things up, because that means when you go amongst your peers, you won't go uneducated. And there's a
Absolutely
line of
not.
women's health that can save lives, because you're dealing with that age bracket that might be sexually promiscuous or just wearing it because it's a fad, not realizing that there's some things inside, bacteria in your back parts that, if you don't clean thoroughly, you're just going through a childhood, you're getting into womanhood, but are you maintaining cleanliness? And just putting on clothes onto a body and going around and looking cute is never enough. Whether it's allowing your vagina to breathe at times, or putting on a girdle or a corset. There's so many things that are uncomfortable for all of us that could cause what they call candida, yeast infections. So keep having these conversations, because as you're growing into a woman, you got the right sisterhood and all the wisdom around you. These people, these women, the sacred circle, and take the right information back to your girlfriend.
Right. Because I mean well. It may not come off as such, but I do mean well for all the women and the men, because we did spend most of this segment talking about men. I'm talking about the females now to help y'all. Okay, that's all I want. I mean well, and this is honestly comedic commentary. You don't have to agree. I don't really care. So I told you I don't care.
Thank you.
So I mean,
But also in the same token now, when I was your age, and Sunita can testify to this, we would have these conversations. It's just that now, because I have to kind of be your elder, I don't want to have the conversations on live, which is like you're trying to make me have.
I'm not trying to make
But
you have
it's okay.
You told me to talk about something else, and then the first
I
thing
did.
that came to my mind was
Let's change the subject.
I didn't
to
think you was
college.
gonna
Listen to that.
go there
Change the subject about college.
at all. I promise you, I didn't think you was gonna go there. I was hoping that you didn't, but because you're my child, I should know better. Lord have mercy. Can we go to something else?
Okay, college.
No.
Oh, there's
we're gonna stay off of that.
Oh
No,
I
no,
think
no,
we
no.
need to bring the conversation
No,
up.
we already settled that
We
conversation.
did.
I think
You know
that
what? It's
hopefully
ironic
I'll
y'all
be
you're even saying that, because when I woke up this morning, I thought about your mom and what it's like to have empty nest syndrome with your brothers. So no, we're not going to talk about you two ladies running up out of Sumter County to some Ivy League institution on a full ride. I don't want to talk about it tonight either.
Look, big sis crying all the way when they get on the plane to go somewhere. But we ain't gonna talk about that today.
I'm cold, girl.
Look, y'all.
Yesterday when she had empty nest syndrome over you. My dog.
I pride myself in brutal honesty. So yes, like I made sure I'm completely honest and I say what's on my mind and I mean it.
Now, I make sure that I say what's on my mind too. I just may not do it all the time on camera, and we all know that.
That's true, but I'm not you.
Yes, you are. You're a mini version of me.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid to say what I want to say.
I'm not afraid either to say what I got to say. It's just that there's a time and place for everything.
You told me to change the subject.
I did.
Larissa,
I know,
do you
and I'm
believe
asking you
in
to change.
karma?
We can't hear you.
Believe in what?
We didn't hear you.
Karma.
Karma? Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes.
Well, I'm
I
here
can
to
get
tell
into
you
karma
as
now.
an auntie. I'm glad you believe in it. So you watch what you say, because anything you put out here, what goes around comes around. 5 minutes ago, you
That's
said
true.
you did not care. I'll say what I want to say because I don't care. This is not true because I know you. The reason why you say certain things is because you care, but you use a certain method to get people to listen to you. So what you're not going to do is go around not realizing that your digital footprint is forever. Watch your thoughts for they become words. Watch your words for they become actions. Watch your actions because go over and over again. This is repetition. You have a platform
Tell
people are
her.
always willing to listen to. But my niece is not Wendy Williams. So you will not be out here acting like you really don't care about humanity when I know you have a heart for healing people's lives. You just give them shock therapy.
That is so true, sis. And I'm going to tell her. Because she just want to say anything she want to say, and there is a time and place for
I don't want to say
everything.
everything I want to say because I do understand time and place. But here's the thing. I think that my mama kind of wanted me to say this because if she didn't want me to say it, she would have completely been like, Larissa, shut it down, do something else. But instead, she sat and listened to what I had to say.
But I have to honor you. And even though you are younger than me, you're still a person. You're a person with feeling, you're a person with thought. And if I didn't feel like you had valid points, you would never be on this platform. But in the same token, you have to watch how you say certain things, and you have to be inclusive of everyone because everybody has their own reality. The reality that you have right now is that you're not, thankfully, sexually active, so you don't understand the method of really wearing a thong and why would you wear it. And because I'm your mother and I have to look at this point of view, am I going to participate in telling you about the health side of it, or am I going to participate in telling you the sexual side of it? And I have to draw the line in saying, okay, which way am I going to go? Because again, I do have 2 daughters that are here online that are under the age of 21. I'm hungry too, sis, a daughter. And I also have one daughter who has 2 children. So I have to try to create a balance where, like, as Anita said, where there's a sacred circle. As Anita, you got another daughter here. Like we call her Angel. I don't know the other name, but she's right here.
I know.
That's your other
You
one.
didn't hear me
Oh
talk
no,
to
I
me.
will not put my government out on
You didn't
here.
hear me.
No, ma'am.
My niece heard me, but you was ignoring us.
So, I have to create a balance there because I can't neglect the fact that she's a grown woman and you're underage. And what you're saying is true, but I also have to be mindful too because it might come across that I just let y'all just do anything or talk about anything. I'm just saying because people don't know who we are. They're just getting to know us on this platform. So I have to listen with open ears so that maybe we can have a discussion later on because everything you don't say in a public statement. But I need to know where you're coming from. So when I talk to you, I can address you from that stance instead of saying, well, you little, you don't know what you're talking about. Because you do know a whole lot of what you're talking about, but you just have to have a certain way of delivering it. And depending upon who you are and what you want to become in life, you have to be mindful that people can use your words against you. So that's why sometimes I don't say what I want to say because it's not the right time and place. And I don't know what audience I might have. Because again, I deal with all kind of people. I love people. Anybody who knows me, they know how much I really do love people. But I don't want to say the wrong thing where they think that, okay, well, I have these ill feelings for this population where there may not be true. I understand that. But I'm looking
Can
at
I
it
share a
also
story
as a
about your
question
mom?
from this people would wear it all day long. But that's not the point. And even in your generation, someone need to sit them down and tell them, do not walk around 8 hours wearing a thong. Because yes, you can get a yeast infection. Yes, you can get abrasions. A lot of times we don't even talk about the abrasions that come from wearing tight ass underwear. You need to be careful with that, or having abrasions from having rough sex. We don't really talk about that, but that can happen too. But again, I was trying not to go there with you all, but you want to be tough.
See, that's all I wanted. I got what I wanted. See, I'm happy now.
Yep.
And it's natural, both safe and effective.
So, what else do y'all want to talk about? We can shut it down and talk about something else.
I think we can. Oh,
Well, before you go,
I think that you want to talk about something with Hoodoo, or you just want to leave it alone?
No, we could talk about anything else. Now, what would you like to talk about? Anybody?
Because I do have co-hosts in the Black Church. Ooh,
What'd you say?
ooh, she want to get deep into it.
What you
I
say?
see you, Olivia.
What you say?
Go ahead.
I said things that goes on in the Black Church.
Say it again. Let's talk about it. No, wait. No, but this can be a part of another.
Huh?
Especially the ones in the
Hey, I have a question. Can we do this on another segment? Because this is a whole another hour on its own. Because this is something good.
Now everybody, can we commit to? I'm getting ready to kind of like drop this one because we got too many things going on here. And then if y'all look, please come back for the next segment. Is that cool?
And this next segment is real.
Give me about 15 minutes so I can try to create a another thumbnail. Are y'all good with that?
And I'm gonna text you, Angel.
child, it's almost midnight. I love y'all though.
You said, "Oh, what? It's too late at night for you."
Our friends are all saying,
Child, it's almost midnight over here.
Oh my God! Cause see,
That's a good point, Olivia.
what do you want us to stay on here?
I want to spend
Because I can
time
just
with my niece.
add to it. Huh? We can see all of that.
I said I love spending time with my nieces. I ain't had time with the oldest one. So let me tell you a story about your mom. Can y'all hear me?
Oh goodness.
Yes, I'm waiting for this one.
If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you want to hear a story about your mama, give a thumbs up. Let me see.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, she a handful.
Girl, when your mother said, let me tell you, back in the day, your grandmother beat me right along with your mama. And there was this rule. It was so gangster. Y'all think y'all are real gangster. But before I would leave your grandmother's presence, she would look at me and let me know whatever went down in this house, stay in this house. And that's what goes back to what your mother was saying earlier about there is something so sacred that you will know that me being a woman of color, I won't get at school in front of all the white folks and just embarrass you. Or me being your friend, I won't get in front of your enemies and say things that don't make you look good. So that kept me and your mother's friendship from childhood to right now, understanding that her mother is my mother is her mother, and there were certain things that we would never speak of. If it went on inside the house, if it was a family problem, the school and the streets could not start talking. Y'all understand? No? You don't get that story, Larissa? Your grandmama was a gangster girl.
Now, can you kind of repeat it because you're going like back and forth? Some things we're not hearing.
No, my grandma did not play, and honestly, I'm happy that she only yelled at me like two, 3 times in my entire life. Cause I'm aggravated, but I'm not that aggravated until those 3 times she yelled at me. Then I realized like, okay, maybe I need to cool down, maybe I need to chill out. But yeah, she was definitely not the one at all. I knew I could only go so far with her.
Well, you need to know that you can't go but so far with me. That you need to know.
So what I want you to do, Larissa, you have a great show concept. When you get to that point of go to your climax and make it higher. Make sure that you know that what you're doing is shocking people back into making the right decisions. So when you bring up the problems, give them their solutions. If you're going to talk about women's health, make sure you bring in some medical facts, because those type of facts backed up with that shock factor will take somebody who would roll their eyes at you, but 5 minutes later, she'll throw away that bad behavior and adhere to the facts that you deliver. You have something great that's going on. You got it from your mama, baby. So anytime that she gives you some advice, because you're a teenager, naturally, you're just going to pretend like you're not taking the advice, but you really are. You're doing a great job. You got a cooking show?
No, I do it part-time. I just do simple things now. I'm really busy with college, so I don't really cook as often. So I just make things that are quick and easy just because I'm very busy. I also have a test that's due in 7 hours. I don't feel like getting that done right now. I'm probably not gonna get that done. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But yeah,
Well,
it's
child,
just
if you want to
a lot
go
of things.
viral, just do a cooking video next month or one day. Do a cooking video and talk trash at the same time, like you do on this Hoodoo, and you'll go viral. You'll be in the shade room, girl, with your mouth. You will.
No, I do know that, but
And then in
the
the
reason
end of
why
the video, make sure you zoom in on the plate so we can see how good it looks.
now I do want to do that, but the reason why I have not been able to is because there's like a level of security and privacy I do want. And you do know that if I put this stuff out on social media, which I mean I'm already putting this out on social media, but if I say what I really want to say on my platform, then it's gonna be like issues. And right now I already am in college and I kind of don't want that extra stress right now. So I try to keep it simple, but I have been having dreams, and my spirit guides have told me that if I do this, I would, reach a level of success that I want. They did tell me that like multiple times, a lot. So, but it's a really level of, am I ready to, can I handle it, all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe I should listen to my spirit guides about it, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. Oh, wow, that's very comical.
You said maybe listen to a spirit guide?
Yeah, girl, she said spirit guides.
Yeah, my spirit guides and my angels,
But
like
she
they
said
come to me. I told them if
maybe.
they come to me.
Huh?
Ain't no maybe,
Ma'am?
baby. You got cardology. You have your spirit guides. You don't maybe listen to your first mind.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the spirit, darling.
I'm just scared. There's a lot of things I could talk about, a lot of things I could say. And like they think that I'm ready, but I'm not sure if I'm ready,
You ready?
But can I
Okay,
handle
well,
it
wait a
though?
minute. So wait. So God created you, but now God created you. Spirit guides know your whole life, from all the way from the Exodus, from your mama womb, all the way down to this revelation today. But you think you're in control. So you need to get out of your way and be obedient, because when you are not, let me give you the opposite of what happens. That's like not being ready for opportunity. So then you wake up one day, you're like, spirit guys, hey, I'm ready. They go, I had to use your baby sister because obviously when opportunity was available,
And that
you
was
sat
you
up there and
too.
rejected us. You rejected opportunity. It's happened to me, baby girl. Election of Barack Obama, I had an opportunity to work in the White House, but my life decisions, bad decisions I made me unable, because I was going through an expungement over having something I shouldn't have had in my possession, but I needed to expunge my record. And I needed that when they were trying to hire me now. If I had it already expunged, I could have been in the White House. But because I couldn't live in my truth, I wasn't ready for opportunity when it presented itself. When your spirit guide tells you to move, you are like walking on water saying, I don't want my hair wet today. And they're saying you're not getting wet. You will dance upon this water. You will glide upon it. You will walk on water, but you will not get your hair wet. Move with it, Larissa. You got fans.
Mm-hmm.
There's a healing in what you do have, even if it's shock therapy. You might get a fan letter from somebody like I do. Your mom does with her books as well. When someone goes, you changed my life. Hearing your voice or reading some words that you said made the difference. And when the doctors told me, had I not done XYZ, I had to follow my spirit guide, which led me to you, Larissa. Be obedient. You are too amazing. Girl, you getting old.
Yeah, I know.
Any old on it,
It's
okay?
scary. It's scary. I'm really like,
No,
this
that's
is
not the scary
very
part. That's
vulnerable because I
magnificent.
can't just call people out without me being vulnerable. So here's a live. It's like very rare that you're going to see me in this vulnerable state. But I am a little bit scared. Like, I constantly ask them, and they constantly tell me, Larissa, if you do this, and especially because they always tell me, Larissa, put your videos on Instagram. If you use these hashtags, bam, your video will go out there. I'm like, I don't know. They're not going. Nobody's gonna listen to me. Nobody's gonna pay attention. It's like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe you should like give it to somebody else. You know, there's a lot of people who can do what I do. And it was like, no, Larissa, if you do this, you'll have this. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared. You know, kind of want somebody to hold my hand, even though I need to push myself.
Hold your own hand. You remember my torture you have?
I mean, but,
Just like this.
you know, it's still a lot of things. It's like, you know how I could be like very famous, but it's very scary. You know, I mean, I know I have potential, but it's like when I tap into that potential and all these things happen, is in do the things that I don't want to change, are they going to change? And how drastically are they going to change and how they want to affect me? That's really the, you know.
Well, the one thing about change is it's going to happen. Nothing stays the same ever in life. Everybody goes through seasons and stuff. And like prior to your Aunt Sunny coming on, we were talking about the retrograde. Right now, it's a season for the retrograde where things are happening and, you know, different little things kind of, anything that can really happen is happening now for some people. And especially if you're under the Mercury sun, which I am because I'm a Gemini. So, you know, we had that one instance where, you know, I left something that I really needed and I was like 50 miles away, you know, Metro retrograde. But in the same token too, like even, I forgot I was supposed to do something. I was supposed to do something so I could go somewhere tomorrow and didn't do it. But also, whatever you need, you was born with it. Whatever you need, you already have it. And like I was telling someone earlier today, you can only give what you got. Whatever you don't have, you can give. And so you have a voice. You work with your throat chakra. You have to use it. And when you get out of order, you know your mama's gonna pull you back. I ain't got no problem walking through you and yanking you. None at all. That's why I do this. You want to see testimonies? Go to www.marysneeds.com.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, you know, I just want to avoid the change. And they tell
you can't avoid change. Change always happens.
That's what they tell me. I can't avoid it.
But it's not just what they tell you. That's what it is.
I mean, how would you feel? Like you're 15, you have the whole potential of the entire world. And you can have the entire world. How would you feel? If you want the entire world and you could possibly lose yourself?
I feel like how people keep telling me chicken wings and Brussels sprouts don't belong on pizza.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see, you know.
Try and tell.
Well, why not?
I'm going to try it out. And then put them on Instagram. There's a lot of videos I put on Instagram. And just me doing stupid things. Just because
I think we lost your Aunt Sunny, but also thank you for coming on because we do know it's midnight over there.
Oh yes. Oh, have a good night's sleep too, if you are able to. Thank you. Can I leave this broadcast now? I think
okay, so everybody, we thank you for coming aboard. We thank you for being our co-host. And as you know, we'll be coming back to you with you probably a couple of hours because she does need to go take her test. And she do know she can do all things, right? You just need to go ahead and do what you got to do. And as always, we're going to have a good day. Would you like to close us out in a song? Are you okay? Because they could hear that snorting and stuff in the microphone right now.
You want to say that on purpose?
I know. So, you know what? This is a song that we used to sing in high school. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better get up and pay attention. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better get up and pay attention. Now, I think that came off of a movie. What movie, I'm not sure, but it was on TV back in the 90s. So without further ado, I'm Emma's daughter, and if you enjoyed this broadcast, along with Hoodoo Honcho, we also had co-hosts. Please make sure that you go Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like to make a donation, please be able to do so as well.
Also, I'm what's goody with Brussels sprouts on pizza.
You didn't have to say that.
It's my name.
This broadcast by the end.
Bye, y'all. Follow us on Instagram. Okay.